My name is Mary Scallon, and I'm going to be demonstrating my text talk lesson using comprehension questions to build vocabulary. We're going to read Lily's Big Day. One day, Lily's teacher, Mr. Slinger, announced to the class that he was going to marry Miss Shotwell, the school nurse. Lily's heart leaped. She had always wanted to be a flower girl. "It will be the biggest day of my life," said Mr. Slinger. "Mine too," whispered Lily. At home in her room, Lily practiced being a flower girl. First, she changed into something more appropriate. Then she held her head high and smiled brightly and raised her eyebrows and turned her head from side to side and carried her hands proudly in front of her and hummed, "Here comes the bride," and walked the length of her room very, very slowly, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. "It will be the biggest day of my life," said Lily. "Who are you pretending to be tonight?" asked Lily's mother at dinner. "I'm not pretending," said Lily. "I'm a flower girl." "Who's getting married?" asked her mother. "Mr. Slinger," said Lily. "Really?" said her mother. "Really?" said her father. "Really?" said Lily. "He's going to marry Miss Shotwell. He told us today. And I'm going to be the flower girl." "You are?" said her father. "Did Mr. Slinger ask you?" said her mother. "Not yet," said Lily. "Okay. So what do you think made Lily so sure that Mr. Slinger would choose her to be his flower girl? And do you think she was worried at all that Mr. Slinger might choose someone else to be the flower girl? At bedtime, Lily's mother said, "Lily, there are so many students in your class. Mr. Slinger couldn't possibly pick just one to be a flower girl." Her father said, "It wouldn't be fair." "He probably has a niece," said her mother. "Maybe Aunt Mona will get married someday," said her father. "Do you understand what we're trying to say?" asked her mother. Lily nodded. "Are you sure?" asked her father. Lily nodded again. After her parents left her room, Lily said, "I understand that I'm going to be a flower girl." The next day at school during sharing time, Lily said, "I've always wanted to be a flower girl, even more than a surgeon, a diva, or a hairdresser." The following afternoon, when Mr. Slinger had recess duty, Lily picked a handful of weeds at the edge of the playground. She carried the weeds proudly in front of her and walked very, very slowly past Mr. Slinger until the bell rang. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And the morning after that, Lily went to the light bulb lab in the back of the classroom. She drew a self-portrait. Mr. Slinger called Lily up to his desk during quiet reading time. "Lily," he said, "I can tell that you want to be a flower girl, but unfortunately my niece Ginger is going to be the flower girl at my wedding." Lily's heart sank. "But," said Mr. Slinger, "I want you to know that everyone in the class will be invited to the wedding. We can all dance together at the reception. It'll be fun." Lily's stomach hurt. "This seems really important to you," said Mr. Slinger. Lily's cheeks turned pink. So how do you think Lily felt when Mr. Slinger told her that Ginger, his niece, was going to be the flower girl? And how do you know this?